What's up guys, Forza Horizon here bringing you another YouTube video. This video is a little bit different to what I normally upload. I rarely upload reaction or review type videos. The only time I've ever done it before was Black Ops 3. But this is kind of my reaction to Microsoft's showcase at E3 this year. I was going to do PlayStation and Bethesda and EA and all that, but I said there's no point because aside from Mass Effect Andromeda, which I'll be talking about here, most of those showcases, I don't really care about EA Sports. Skyrim Remastered, again, doesn't really interest me. But, again, a lot of these are just sort of my tasting games, as well as some of the bigger Xbox One exclusive games, because if you are like me, an Xbox fan, this will be of some interest to you. And there's some good games here, and I'll link all the trailers in the description, so be sure to go look down there. I can't put in any video footage for, copyright reasons. But yeah, enjoy the video and let's get into this. Up first we have Dead Rising 4. Now this was leaked a few days before E3 actually happened, so it was I think today is Tuesday. It could have come out on Sunday or Saturday or something like that. But people already knew this was coming, and it was expected because the last game came out 3 years ago, near enough. But basically, you're back in the shopping mall. Again, you're playing as Frank West, and it's Christmas again. So I heard a rumor it was kind of a half remake / sequel, but then it got the title Dead Rising 4, so I guess it's definitely a sequel. The gameplay looks absolutely mental, as you'd expect from a game like this. You have your own sort of exosuit in this. I don't know if that's meant to be a piss take of Call of Duty, I'm not really sure. And you can pull concrete out of the ground and throw it at zombies now. There's also a few vehicles shown off in the trailer. And yeah, overall it looks pretty good. I did skip Dead Rising 3, but this game actually looks like it might be worth a buy. Yeah, this is definitely one to watch. Up next we have ReCore. I really don't know what to make of this game. It's I'm not sure, is it a co-op shooter or is it just a single player shooter with lots of characters? But basically, I know for a fact you play as a girl. You can sort of see her in the photo, the silhouette of her. And then she has a robot dog. And originally, I think that's what most people thought this game was going to be. And then there's a whole squad of side characters now. Looking at the trailer, it's a third-person action game set in space. You go across these planets, and I don't know. But I think that's the thing with this game is there's a lot of games coming out soon where you explore space, like Mass Effect Andromeda, Horizon Zero Dawn, things like that. So I don't know what this game is really going for. Watching the trailer, I sort of felt a resounding meh. But maybe you guys will think differently, I don't know. Could end up great game, an underrated gem, but at the moment I really have no idea. Up next we have Forza Horizon 3. Now a lot of people have said Forza is one of those games Microsoft can bring out that'll really turn around the Xbox One along with Gears, Halo. It's up on that echelon. I don't really know. I know racing games are really, really popular, but it is a niche audience. I mean, it's you wouldn't rely on a sports game to sell your system, would you? Well, maybe FIFA, I suppose. But no, the game looks stunning. Visually stunning. I watched the trailer. It's one of the best looking games I've seen on console. And I'm just saying that as a dig at PC gamers. But unless you're really into racing games, I don't know if this game would really appeal to you. So, looks incredible, but if you don't like racing games, there's really not much point in buying this. I did hear something about a single player or co-op campaigns and multiplayer components and all that, so sounds good, but again, if it's not your niche, you probably wouldn't buy it. Up next we have Sea of Thieves. This game I didn't even know existed. I'd never heard of it before. I'd never heard of any plans of it before. I can't even remember the developer now off the top of my head. Is it Rare? Was it Rare? No, it wasn't them. Oh shit, I can't remember the developer. Could have been Rare, but anyway, it came out, or it was announced there, and it has Team Fortress 2 Overwatch style kind of graphics about it, very cell shaded, animated, and the game looks really, really nice. But it's multiplayer focused, which is kind of a turn off for me. I'm not really a big multiplayer guy, and you're basically going around pirate islands with your friends looking for treasure. And so far, that's all I've seen. if that's your thing, that's great, but this could be like Evolve or Destiny, where if it doesn't have a great multiplayer community, well, one of them does, one of them doesn't, but if the multiplayer community isn't massive, there's like no value. So unless they announce like a really compelling single player, this doesn't look like something I would pick up. But maybe if you're into Evolve and Destiny and the Division, things like that, maybe this will be your cup of tea. Up next we had Halo Wars 2. This I think was announced last year E3. I'm pretty sure it was announced at E3, either now or either at E3 or in between. But it was a year ago, roughly. And there was no gameplay shown, it was just a little trailer. And again, this year we got no more gameplay. It's just a trailer. But oh my god, what a trailer it was. This is probably the best trailer I've seen from E3 so far, except I think there's two other contenders that would give it a run for its money, but this is definitely up there. It's an absolutely incredible trailer. We were also given a release date of the 21st of February 2017, which is expected. That sounds about right. No gameplay was shown, as I said. There's brutes in the trailer, but they'd said beforehand that this fits into the current Halo story, so I'm thinking brutes have been AWOL since Halo 3, which is nearly a decade ago now. They weren't in Halo, well, Reach they were in, but they weren't in Halo 4, they weren't in Halo 5, so where do they fit into the story? That's what I'm curious to see. But the trailer we were shown, absolute masterpiece of a trailer. I am definitely excited for this game. I never played the first installment, but I like my strategy RPGs. Well, I like my strategy games, so I'm curious to see where this one goes. I hope it's a great game. Following on from that, we have State of Decay 2. Now, I played the first State of Decay back when it came out in 360, and I wasn't too taken with it. Like, I like the survival mechanics, but the game itself felt quite clunky. I didn't really get into the story, and it was just kind of, it was there, it was okay. In this one, it's 4-player co-op. It's not an MMO like everyone sort of got excited over, but I don't know, again, co-op isn't really my thing, so hopefully I'm able to ignore it. But if they can fix sort of the gameplay itself, make the moves feel more impactful, and generally just make the game run better, this could be a great survival horror game. The survival mechanics were down. It was just, I didn't really like how the guns felt like pellet guns. They like had this little like pop off them as opposed to the thud that the thump, the power a gun should have. So if they can fix things like that, I'd really like this game. And yeah, another zombie game. This year is full of them, and we have one more to come. So yeah. Up next, we have another trailer that I had no clue existed, but looks absolutely incredible. We Happy Few. I'd never heard of this before. I don't know anything about it, but watch the trailer. It's weird, creepy. Basically, the premise of the game is they're in this world where everyone wears like happy facade masks, and they take their joy pills, which makes them all really, really happy. And if anyone doesn't take their pills and starts thinking properly, they become what's called a downer, and they have to be killed. What a premise. That's original as fuck. The trailer is incredible. I love the aesthetic. It kind of looks, I don't know, Bioshock-ish. I've never played Bioshock, but I've seen images and videos of Bioshock. It looks like fucking Bioshock. And with like Outlast style first person mechanics. There was no sign of combat, so I don't know if you can fight or whatever. But holy shit, this game looks dope. This trailer. Wow. People complained that they'd sort of taken the horror out of Resident Evil. Holy shit, someone at Capcom was like, yeah, take Silent Hill's PT and we just use it and make it our own, because it's fucking amazing. Like, I actually put in another screenshot. Just look at that shit. This is going to be Resident Evil. There's also virtual reality with this. They show it at the PlayStation booth, but it's coming to Xbox, so I said I'd cover it. I've never jumped into the series before, but I'm definitely planning on getting into it now. This looked unreal. Check it out. It was so good. This is, in my opinion, the game that came closest to matching Forza Horizon 3 in the graphics department. This looks amazing. I'm sort of getting hyperbolic towards the end of this as I realise I left the best looking games towards the end, but holy shit. Now, I only played Mass Effect 3, so I don't know much about Mass Effect, and everyone rips the piss out of Mass Effect 3. I never got to the last level. I played most of the game, and I loved the gameplay, I loved how it looked, I loved the emotional parts of the story, and I've heard the ending is shit, but I really don't care. The rest of the game was class. I'm getting the Mass Effect trilogy to prepare me for this game, because this game looks fucking class. You explore the galaxies and shit. You're in a new galaxy, the Andromeda galaxy. You explore, kind of like Horizon Zero Dawn, but it's not infinite. It's just a sort of general area, but it looks pretty big. Hopefully it'll have the BioWare story that we all know, because BioWare games are infamous for their story and like the dialogue tree and shit like that. I was very, very impressed by what I saw here, and I cannot wait for this game. It's coming out either January or first quarter 2017, so mark your calendars because this looks fucking class. This is a game that me and my friend we were pretty excited for until we found out it wouldn't be coming out in 2016. It was going to be delayed until 2017. And then they showed it at E3, which I didn't even know they were going to do. I completely forgot. And it showed a multiplayer trailer with a few guys and their dragons teaming up to take down a bullet sponge boss. Now the game looks amazing. The initial single player trailer looked class. It looked like Xenoblade Chronicles and Dragon Age Inquisition had a fucking sexy baby. But I hope they don't go the Destiny route with this. Or because if it's just you teaming up with strangers to take down bullet sponge bosses and get new camos for your dragon, it's going to be awful. This game has a great premise of like it's a one man and his dragon type of deal. You're a half mutant dragon, you have these sexy headphones, but I hope there's a solid single player component. And in case you didn't realise, I don't like multiplayer games. Or I like multiplayer, but when there's like an option for it. This, I really hope they keep the single player component because it looks class. But yeah, I hope the game comes out really well because it looks amazing and I'm quite excited for it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to 2017 for this one. Scalebound was the last game on our list. Up next, we have the most bittersweet of pills for me. We have the new Xbox One S, or Slim model. Has 2TB hard drive inside the thing. It looks class, and it has more processing power and shit like that. It's a better console. That's rough for me, because as an original owner, I'm quite sad, but it looks really nice, and a lot of people, this might get people to jump on board that haven't already. In this clip, I'll probably also talk about the custom controllers now, that you're able to design your own controller, like I think from scratch. I didn't really look into that too much because there's been controller skins for fucking ever. There's also Xbox Play Anywhere, which means you can select titles you're able to play on Windows and Xbox One. Again, I don't have a great laptop, so this doesn't really affect me, and it is only select titles. I can't remember which ones. I know Halo Wars 2 and Gears are definitely, basically Xbox One exclusives. You're able to play on Windows and console. It's a cool feature. It doesn't really apply to me too much. And yeah, I didn't realise, but I've talked about everything I need to in this slide. So the new console looks nice. If you haven't bought an Xbox One, this might give you the extra push. But there's one more announcement that is absolutely vital, and we're going to get to that right now. Finally, an announcement that shook the gaming world to its core, or it seemed that way this morning. The announcement of Project Scorpio, the most powerful video game console ever made. Something 4K, whatever that means. I'm pretty sure it's like pixels or whatever. I'm not really into the techie shit. All I know is that they're after releasing this brand new high-end console, and I can't have it. It's coming out next year, holiday 2017, and it looks pretty dope. They haven't shown bad English, physical console. They haven't said anything about a price or an exact release date. They said they're announcing it so early so developers can have plenty of time to start developing for it. I say a lot because I don't have a script. A lot of guys that do this have a script. I'm just trying to be natural with it. This looks class. It's going to run PC games. Well, it won't run actual PC games, but it's going to be just as powerful as a PC. Steady frame rates. None of that like frame rate dropping that sometimes consoles and PCs can actually be prone to. And they said they won't leave original Xbox owners in the dirt. That makes me feel good, because if I had to pick between Project Scorpio or the NX, that's going to be tough, like, because the NX might be good, Project Scorpio might be good. If I have to pick between the two, it's like Sophie's choice, man. But yeah, this is going to be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and yeah, I'll probably be making more videos like this depending on how the reaction for this goes. But this message is brought to you by Senior Recon 473, stamped, sealed and approved. I'll see you guys again next time.